Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. Today we are playing the Darkside Detective. I said back to the show, this could be your first time watching. I usually say back to the show if it's a sequel. This is part one of the Darkside Detective. It says, grab your trench coat, done. Tune into your sixth sense, done, always on. And join the Darkside Division as they investigate the outright bizarre, the downright dangerous, and the confusing cases of Twin Lakes. Flesh-hungry tentacles, mafian zombies, it's like a past possessive, I don't know, and the occasional missing sock are no match for the Darkside Detective. This is the Darkside Detective. That's about all I know of the game. So I am very interested, very excited. I got this at some point in the past for free on the Epic Game Store. Almost every game I own on the Epic Game Store is free, so that's going to be my assumption. I have been entering all my games into infinitebacklog.net. So far, I'm a fan. They say it's still like in beta. So I was going through and I said, Darkside Detective, that sounds kind of interesting. So let's play that. We might finish tonight. We might have to break it into two parts. We're not going to push it like we did with the tentacle towers, twisting towers, tangled towers. That's the word game. So here we are. We're starting. Let me turn the music down. This is our music, so we don't get copyright problems with their music. They sell their soundtrack, and you know what? That's on them. I respect that, but we're not going to play it. Clicky click. Okay, so I'm kind of guessing there's 6 or more likely 7 cases, because that's how video games work. Twin Lakes Police System, Volume 13. Volume 13, Circular File, File 13. These are all jokes for the trash in like office parlance historically. Well, let's go Malice and Wonderland. There's no reason not to go in order. Case summary. So I literally know nothing. So we're learning this at the same time. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Start investigation. Well, that's not much of a case summary. The case summary is you have to go here. James Cool Dude says, oh, Malice in Wonderland. Joker, I'm 10% through the Fallout 4 millionaire playthrough right now to get 1 million caps. Oh, I've never even heard of that, and that's awesome. I could have done that in New Vegas pretty easily, but that's with fast travel and stuff. I wonder if it's easier or harder in Fallout 4. I would think it's harder in Fallout 4. You dig the style? It's a little more pixelated than I even thought it was going to be just from the imagery that I saw. Very Commodore 64. Ooh, my dad had one of those. I got very lucky when I could play on my 5.5-inch floppy. I remember the Ghostbusters game and Elf. I played both of those a lot. Yeah, you got to appreciate the pixelization because 5 years from now, it's going to look exactly like this. Where, you know, a game like Grand Theft Auto, if it even comes out this year, 5 years from now, you're going to be like, oh yeah, it still looks good, but, you know, it's not going to be as good. Like going back to 4. Officer Dooley. Okay, so he's an officer. I'm a detective. That's why I wear a tie. Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. That's how Dooley talks. Oh, McQueen. My name is McQueen, not Darkside. I hope this is X-Files. That's what I'm hoping. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. This seems to be the kind of spooky crud. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great, let's get started. So he sucks. He almost shot me. What happens if I talk to him again? After you, detective, you know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't even know what kind of game this is. Let's... Okay. So the music is all the way down. This is the game's music. Okay, you didn't hear that. Neither did I. That's fine. Is my volume down? Oh, I think my system volume is down. That's why I couldn't hear sound effects. Wow, there we go. I was feeling very isolated. Oh, boy. There's something nice about that. Do you remember the old X-Files game, says Fart Guy? No? There's an X-Files game? Do I play this? X-Files video game. 1998 interactive. Developed by Fox, published by Fox. It's an FMV adventure. Oh my goodness. I gotta figure out how to play this. That goes on the list. It was like 8 CD-ROMs. Nice. Okay. I just want to learn the games here, so we're going to start just clicking on stuff. Detective Queen, our trustworthy squad car. I don't need to identify myself every time. Let me work on that. I like to call it the Popo Moto. Wow, we really don't like him. He sucks. All right, and then this is case notes, I'm assuming. Oh, no, that's the pause menu. Okay, let's go inside. Roy Jones. Officer Dooley. Why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? I'm wearing a tie and a trench coat. You think you still have it at your parents'? Let me tell you this. I have a CD player over here on my gaming computer. And I bought this CD right here called The Rugrats. Mystery Adventures featuring the case of the missing pacifier. I cannot get this to play on my computer. So I tried all kinds of stuff. And I'm not like a genius, but usually getting some old CD to play is something that I can do. So I don't know if I can play a 1998 8 CD thing. All right. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, huh? All right. We're going to look at the painting. We're not going to talk to him. We're going to do everything before we talk to him. I know he probably just lost his daughter, but I don't like him calling me a hobo. And we are petty. I've decided our character is a petty detective. We'll get the job done. Because gosh darn it, that's what I do. Nice schooner. CD-ROM discs don't last forever. That's a good point. It could just be the CD-ROM disc. You dummy. It's not a schooner. It's a sailboat. A schooner is a type of sailboat, Dooley. Ooh, we hate Dooley. We hate him. Look at this ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I'm rarely around my kid. I mean, the impeccable logic. Let's go upstairs. Oh, a little autosave. Okay. Let's look at these flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Oh, plastic flowers. That's a hint. You heading out, Uncle John? No, not Uncle John. James Cool Dude. Sorry. Your names are the same color. Oh, we're crying. All right. Do we talk to Mrs. Jones? I think we do talk to Mrs. Jones before we talk to Mr. Jones, but let's look at the artwork. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. It might not be a drawing. That's a very strange conclusion we came to. Very strange conclusion. How about a pony? Okay. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Rude! Isn't she like 8 or something? I know that tree. It owes me $5. All right, so we click on stuff and Officer Dooley says something. I want our character to say something. I would like the insight of our character, not of Dr. Dummy. There's no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. Oh. What is a blacklight marker? I guess a marker that's visible under blacklight. Okay. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Classic. Let's look at this teddy. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. Stupid know-nothing bear. All right. So my detective has a weird sense of humor. I can get on board this. It's called Twin Pines. Is that where we're at? Is they're trying to do like a Twin Peaks things? Label says for use under blacklight. Okay, so my items will likely be up here, but it didn't even give... Oh, okay, here we go. So I can... Oh, no. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. That's what he's saying. Okay, gotcha. Well, that took me a whole second to understand. All right, let's talk to Dooley again. It's a lot of pink. I get to run off too. Rude. Okay, Mrs. Jones. Is there anything... You have to find her. Tell me about... She just disappeared, my baby. Hello, can I ask you... My baby is gone. I understand. Okay, she's not going to say anything. Find her. All right. So this is... What an odd place for a telephone. They must run out of places to draw. Put it. Oh, okay, we got a little meta humor. That's fine. Hard to believe this is the same one we spoke to. The stress has hit her hard. Let's talk to the nanny. The nanny should know something. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. Oh. So if something untoward was happening, maybe with a nefarious business partner of her father, we like to jump to conclusions. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. Well, that's suspicious. How long have you been working for the Jones? Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. We hate him. A hall phone? Not odd for a second story with multiple bedrooms. Yeah, no, I agree. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyways, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Well, she is so suspicious. She's not doing herself any favors. I'll get back to work and nothing else. You see what I'm talking about? I have a feeling that's the sense of humor of this game, though. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Can't help but notice no photos of her dad. Seems impolite to go rifling around someone's drawers uninvited. False. We were invited in. And I'm a detective. I'll rifle wherever. A waterbed. Very fancy. Looks like something's been kicked under here. It does. No, it doesn't. You've received a strange page. Particular pattern for the Occult for Dummies book. Peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Okay, a pattern, like a sewing pattern, I'm guessing? Seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find a detective. Anything else on the bed? Nothing else under there. Okay, so we don't have the ability to go screen to screen unless there's like some indication, it looks like. And we'll go back in here just to double check. Do you know about this strange page? Seems like a bad idea to me. Seems like a good idea to me. All right, well, obviously we got to go to the attic. Paint thinner. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. Oh, we've received the item paint thinner. Okay. Here's a broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Suspicious. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock someone out cold. Is that a Home Alone reference? Broken lamp. May not be broken at all, just blown a bulb. Oh. So if we find a bulb, maybe we can put it in there. A blacklight bulb. See was paint thinned along the wall. We've got a plan. Some kind of blacklight was probably the paint thinner was used to take it off. Let's find a bulb. One of those crystals is worth more than I get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Oops. I don't know which door is which. Aha, a closet. A closet with a black light. I am too good at video games. Now he needs a disco ball. No. A good night is finding this kid. All right, we'll search the rest of this and then we'll go back up and handle that. This is giving me vibes of like the kind of 90s adventure games, but you know, obviously modernized in terms of controls and stuff, where it's like collect a bunch of items and then start to piece them together. Locks and keys, locks and keys. Keys and locks. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? Wait, no, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting? Whatever you say, detective. Locked. Wonder where we could find a key. I wonder indeed. Anything else? Okay. That's just it. We grew up with real adventure games. Now we're just old. I mean, some of them were good, some of them were bad. I remember the, like, trend towards dead ends, and that's not fun to me at all. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the heck? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. It's a dark side doorway. It seems I have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. That's what I thought. I can finish the doorway. Okay, I selected from down here. Alright, what are we thinking? This guy? Right here? How do I... Yep, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing, but this seems like a really bad idea. That doesn't seem to be working. I'll try again. What? This is wrong. My bad. That's embarrassing. I mean, literally, we can just do this, right? Space Quest, King's Quest. Yeah, King's Quest is so good. Oh, what was that game that had like the RPG element where you needed to actually work to level up? Was that King's Quest 3? No, Quest for Glory. Quest for Glory I loved. I went to the farm and I just like worked for like 10 hours and I was like the strongest character, and then I still like got killed by magic because I didn't really understand the game because I was pretty young. Quest for Glory though, that's a good one. I don't really think it's a great stream game because there's a lot of grinding. Yeah, who knows, maybe someday. That should be it. Great. Maybe now's a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Okay, so they took away the marker, which means we don't need the marker anymore. But I bet we use the paint thinner to get rid of this doorway. Even I'm not foolish to go in there with no light. Okay. Well, I can't take the black light. Well, now we finally have to talk to this guy. We need a key to the study, and we need a flashlight. How can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll love with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Okay, we'll check with the nanny again. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was none of your business. My taxes pay your salary. Okay, so we just hate everybody. They also pay for the cell and questioning room. I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call this number, they'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bell's, fond memories. What detective? What officer? I mean, where he was. A bell shop? What? You've received matches. Okay, matches can light a torch. I don't know if it's great for a doorway. Mr. Jones, I want access to your study. I'd love to help, detective, but I seem to have misplaced the key. Sorry. Mr. Jones, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. See, this is why we explore first, so we can say that. It's just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry. You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Not helpful. Got nothing further to say. Kindly leave me be. Okay, so we need the key to the study. Let's go talk to the suspicious nanny. Say, you're the nanny. A very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I'm a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure. There's nothing incriminating there anyways. Well, she is annoying. What can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing. Not a thing. It's nothing to do with me. That's for sure. It was here the whole time. Oh, we really do not like her. Okay, we have a key. Let's talk to Mrs. Jones about the demonic doorway. Okay, no, she's not ready to talk. All right. Study. Locked. I wonder... Oh, I have to drag the key. And presto, we're in. What's this? Oh yeah, book of matches. Dog statue. Lantern. Here we go. An old lantern seems to have some oil left too. You've received a lantern. Perfect. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at for some time. For shame. Dog statue. Statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Yikes. Roy Jones, Esquire. Takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. True. Let's see what's in these magazines. Is there another clock here? Magazine collection. This guy's obsessed with Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. That's fine. I'll allow it. Just realized that there's only 2 seats in the entire house. Don't be daft. There are more. They're just off camera. All right, we're doing a lot of fourth wall breaking. It's fine when it's very clever, but it's just kind of whatever. It's just kind of whatever. Okay, well, we have our light. I'd love to see the kitchen. All right, let's... No. Okay, let's go to the attic. And let's light the lantern. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. You've received a lit lantern. Perfect. Okay, I have to drag the light onto it. Yeah, that's fine. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard for you here. Could be useful. Oh. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yeah. Good. I'm hungry. And the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Oh, do we want to go downstairs and investigate? Label says old milk circa 1880. Why would you store that? A box is marked baby's first colt robes. Don't look there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats hide. Well, I'm fine with rats. I don't have the ability that looks to the other side of the attic, right down to the broken shelf. Except it's all blue and cold here. I don't have the ability to go downstairs. I think it's probably a good idea if I didn't, but let's get her home. Oh no. Not so fast, detective. What? The nanny? The nanny who hid the cult page and was acting super suspicious? Never would I ever have guessed. Not so fast, detective. Also, where's Dooley? Oh, literally. That's what the next dialogue is. That idiot, I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. That's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my study and stupidly trapped herself here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you've gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. Oh, she's going to become the legal guardian and then take all their money. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Oh, Twin Lakes. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like Twin Peaks, which I don't really know a lot about that show. I'm just like, it's just kind of in the zeitgeist of like, it's a weird, surrealist show. Sadly, fair. So what is this? An inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's fairly perfect crime. Not really. It is actually. No, I don't think so. It seems very complicated. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what it's up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Oh. Well, obviously we know what to do now. Okay, drag your friend in here. No funny business. Okay, can I do this? I kind of want to mess with the game a little. Like, will it let me actually... Okay, I was like, will it let me drag him and then be messed up? This reminded me of an episode of The Equalizer. You watched the Equalizer TV show, Uncle John? With Queen Latifah? Because so did I. The whole thing. You talking about the movies? All right. Have a taste of your own medicine. There we go. Well, that's it. Problem solved. Solvent. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so he can tell... So I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Oh, you're talking about the movie. Oh, no, you're talking about the old version. Okay, I literally watched The Equalizer with Queen Latifah from like 4 years ago. And it was really hit and miss. There were some episodes that I actually really enjoyed. I don't know, just kind of watching it to be funny. And then they had the Denzel Washington movies. Was that Denzel Washington? Yeah, that was Denzel Washington. And those were super good. Obviously. I love a cheesy action movie. But yes, there was was it from the 80s? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, mister. Well, that was an easy case. So you got the kid and the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? I wouldn't accidentally use it. The dark side, but that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker, oh boy. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts with the plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. Wonder where the nanny got that occult book from anyways. Stuff's hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. I'm assuming these are all connected. 1985 to 1989. Nice. I've never watched it, but I've seen it. Sir Edward Woodward, the original Equalizer. Was it good? Should I go back and find that? First of all, we all have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. Okay, there you go. That's case 1. You can put a button on that. Let's just roll into the next one. Tome Alone. So this is Malice in Wonderland, obviously a parody of Alice in Wonderland. This one's Tome Alone, a parody of Home Alone. Let's see. Is that music too loud? The volume. Well, my options are 0 or 3. That's just something that drives me nuts about the sound mixer. So then I go into the actual custom mixer and I make it a 2. It feels too quiet now. I don't know. Let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Let's go. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen something strange. Seen the strange storm gathering over it. Okay. I don't like Dooley. I didn't know we were going to work with Dooley a lot of times. So I'm guessing these cases are connected. Really, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case, now I have some overdue books to drop off in the back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. Things you'll do to justify the department. Wow. Let's get this over with. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before it was the library, where the mayor kept his lion collection. Oh, right. That clears it up. Okay, funny story. Quick story. I'll turn the volume down a little bit. It actually didn't go down at all. I'm looking over at the measure. Oh, that just makes it go down for me and not you all? Oh, that's funny. In the book I'm reading, Fry Guy finally got to the Dresden books and got through that character death, and it made me very sad. I don't know why people made fun of it. It felt genuine to me. Anyways, I'm like 30 minutes from the end of Battleground, and there's a character in there who's a big scary monster, but he's a good guy, and he puts on glasses. And when he was like, "Why are you wearing glasses?" they're like, "It makes people more comfortable. I seem more friendly." So the fact that my character just said, "Oh, why aren't they wearing glasses?" That's a real thing. I'm not talking about the new book. No, new book is next. New book is next. I haven't had a lot of time in my car, and I really prefer to listen in my car. So yeah, I haven't got to the newest book yet. No spoilers. Dresden books. I own it on the Audible. Listening in your car is kind of dangerous. I've listened to probably 700 books in my car. I really do get kind of into the books I'm listening to in my car, so maybe it is a little dangerous. But no, not a single accident under my belt. That's my fault. I was rear-ended one time on the freeway, but I couldn't do anything about that. All right, yes, same thing with the statues. All right, squad car again. Okay. Plaque. What's on the plaque? This library. What a helpful plaque. Oh my god. Oh, I just got this. I got this horrible itch. Oh, yeah. Oh. You had to sit in the parking lot at work to decompress several times? Because of the book, or just to get away from work? After reading The Time Server's Wife. Okay. I haven't read that one. People have mixed opinions about it. I'm sure I'll get to it eventually. Officer, fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have any places to be. A lot of libraries stopped charging late fees, which, I have mixed feelings about. But one time I asked, I was like, what happens? Like, where do the late fees go? And they're like, it's like funds the library. And I was like a donation? And they were like, yeah, it's the same as a donation. I was like, okay, we'll make a deal. Instead of a late fee, how about you zero out my late fees and I'll give a donation for that amount plus a few bucks. So I'd make a lot of donations to the library because I'd be late on my audiobook sometimes. And I desperately tried to get them to name the new audiobook wing after me. They did not. But that was a long time ago, and now it's all digital. It's probably a barren wasteland. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. I did charge my way out of it, but I also gave them money, so I guess that's not really charming. It's just an alternative payment format. They were very nice at the library. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? That's what I'm saying. Just make a donation. Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go by? That's not okay. Really? The Time Traveler's Wife, is that emotional of a book? All right, hold on. Time Traveler's Wife book. Have you seen the movie? I haven't seen the movie. Okay, all right. It's on the list. Oh, rare genetic disorder. Oh boy. Okay. Julie, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghost. Ghost? Okay, now this is where we get Tome alone. There's some kid practicing occult. Occult. Just not, I was going to say occult music. No, occult, like, seances and stuff. Silence. Is this your read pile? Oh, I've read those. My desk is missing a leg, so use them to balance the computer. Perfect. All right, what were you saying about ghosts? Because I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Uncle John says your library has expanded to loaning out various gear. So you can get a metal detecting kit, gold panning kit, or fishing. Oh, that sounds really cool. I think my library does some of that, but I don't know about metal detecting. I want to go metal detecting. The audiobook for The Time Traveler's Wife was 20 hours long. There's no way to fit that into a 2-hour movie. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. Chasing off the readers. And you say the kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and her questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Classic. What books did Dooley borrow? Rules to Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico. She's not supposed to tell us where the aliens really experimented on us, and the law. What's it about, and do we really need it? See, library reader privileges. She's not supposed to say. Not a real thing. It is a real thing. It is a real thing. Librarians are very protective of what people read. So much so that when the Patriot Act passed and they made it so you could like subpoena people's reading records, a lot of libraries just stopped tracking it. So there's nothing to subpoena. They just wiped their databases. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm just saying they're a very protective bunch on that. Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. That sounds fun. A reverse vampire. You can only come out during the day. I'm in the part where he's at prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's at night. What happens if he goes at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. All right. Boring. Let's go into the office. We have to collect our items. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to a book's overdue. That was nailed that. Calendar. Okay. Oh, Guylight. It's like Twilight. And it's October. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half. Or a lazy approximation half. Perfect. This is why we're in here, to steal stuff. Oh, yeah. Clock's changing. March 8th? Have any plans? No, should be fine. Computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. So they can store more books in it. Alright, weird. Photocopiers. Old photocopier. Can't imagine this give much use. We don't know what year it's set in, but... Alright, we're not going to read that. Alright, we've got a lot of text here. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. I agree. You know, for evidence. I've received a button. Great. We already have 2 items. Even the lamp is flickering. Okay. We did a good job. These brown nuts seems like they make up for like reading conditions. Okay. We've got an elevator. This is a weirdly big library with an elevator. Plant. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. That's actually not a bad joke. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. March 8th is daylight saving and the results of the Sudoku making competition you entered? Whoa. I've never solved a Sudoku. I understand it conceptually, and I started on one and I was like, I'm not enjoying this, and I've never done one. Oh, we got a little, hold on. Got a little sneeze-a-rooney there. Excuse me. Oh, look at this. We have a button. Before we go to the horror section... let's go to the sci-fi, fantasy, and children's section. Don't blink! Oh, Doctor Who reference. One of the best episodes of Doctor Who. Don't blink. And now we have arrows on the screen for the first time. Little Devon. What about this? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about the boys and the wizards and talking dogs in here. Very strange. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. It's not magic, it's just magic. Oh man, now I got a runny nose going on here after that sneeze-a-rooney. That's a real sneeze-a-rooney. All right, look away. Look away, everybody. Oh, nope. And there it is. Have I arrested you before? All right, let's talk to the kid. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. All right, let's talk about this robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when it inevitably happens. Letters. Okay. Dinosaur. Dino DNA. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was recently moved. There's a cold draft coming from the vent that can't be good with this kid's health. Alright. Viewmaster. I love these as a kid. I'll take and see if I can find a use. Nice. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Okay, we've got scissors, Viewmaster, and a button. Why your parents don't love you. Bad baby entices a riot. Kindergartner Kate summons the devil. Okay, so these are all bad. Grumpy Chris hates to play. So what's up with the dinosaur? You look familiar. Have I rescued you before? Oh, I said that to the teddy, not the kid. All right. What if we cut up the dinosaur? Let's call that plan B. All right. I actually push it. Train? I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Better than everyone because they're up in the air. All right. This is a weird level. You voted to stay in one time zone year round, but it's not happened yet? Yeah. What's up with that? Why don't... Daylight saving is dumb, and we need to get back to it. What odd leaves that plant has? It's a dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Okay. Something tells me we're going to need to get up to that 4th floor before we do anything. We live in medieval times, live in adventures. Ye Darkside bailiff. All right. Astronaut was younger. I found into space. No thanks. It's where aliens lives. Look like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's get a metal strip. Let's make some like thermite. A library card. Definitely. How convenient. I expect to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Chessboard. What a great game, huh? Funny looking pieces, though. Sci-fi books. Fantastic Orbit. Drown in Moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. Wow. Okay. That was dark. Okay. Anything else in here that we can maybe get? No. Paul Conway. The nose thing is getting a little much, sorry. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Well, that's not correct. Oh yeah, nope, not a word of that is true. Lights are flickering. All right, looks like he's jumping. You jump too if somebody showed to pull up your... Oh boy. Paintings, wait a minute. Are these printouts of children's art? Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay a child artist for original artwork, this guy. All right, what? Yeah, we got to collect this glue, right? Not duct tape, but it could be useful. You can't have kids painting all over the books. Why are these fake? Okay. How to DIY yourself. These are DIY books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your own. Make your nether sustainable. Okay, I think we have collected everything here. Potentially, I think we're going to cut up something for the Viewmaster and like glue it together. Let's see if we can cut up the metal strip at all. Not yet. Okay. We're not there yet. Oh, there's somebody up here. Hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Hello, my name is Raxa. I'm here to study the strange going-ons, and I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Yeah, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share anything you found? Well, it's not that much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? Fair point. Can we collect chalk? No, I guess that's what it's saying, is we won't collect the chalk. This looks a little bit maybe like math, or maybe like the symbols from the occult page. Oh, there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. Well, you know what I mean. Time's always standing still in boarding places like libraries. Rude. Okay, microfilm room. Yes, we will get a viewfinder in there. We'll get something for the viewfinder. Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Rexa said. But it may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much to take, even if my pockets have their limits. Cut off some with scissors. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope it was a point to it. And now the scissors are gone. So this is not a ship rib that you will use over and over. Okay. File cabinet. Did I take? No, I didn't take any of it. Okay, cut. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. I'll need to bring something here. Okay, well, let's do the Viewmaster. Well, it fits. It looks like what I did, it's accidentally chop out some Twin Lakes recent history. Spider moths, do it again. Okay. Sounds like there is some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down another stadium. Mayor staff cuts at city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here, not that she is a skeleton. Oh yeah, Doris just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Ah, the Konami code. I think that's what people call it. I would put this into every video game I played back in the day. And if you're playing two-player, up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Usually there's another BA, or you go select start. Two players. Oh yeah, Contra, so good. Life Force, love that game. But yeah, Contra. Played a lot of Contra. Oh, I should have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crapbox Detective claims teenagers' tags were rituals meant to show the dead walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? Aleister Crowley. I'm the witch that can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't really know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to, you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Oh, is it because I have this on my eyes? Stop that. Oh, okay. What was all that again? Okay, we're cool. Still broken, but thankfully I don't need it now. Do I just hold on to this? Computer. Let's see what we can find online. Jurassic Park reference. This game is just full of references. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. What was the password in Jurassic Park? Either way, the game doesn't let me actually type in it. I'm going to have to find the clue. Alright, well, we've got plenty to explore still. Why are you wearing a few, Master Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Oh, this is Yeats. Oh, okay. So in there, the other ghost. Now this is Yeats. I thought the other ghost. Thought they'd follow me. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another. Oh, another spirit. Yes. Then, with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on that matter, I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's see. Go back in here. Crowley? I met your friend Yeats. He said you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want to walk in that room you mentioned. I do. It's most boring here. I need something to do, something to read. Two words. Safe search. Right. Maybe I can find some workaround. Stay here and don't do anything. Okay. Well, I'm guessing we're going to find more ghosts if we backtrack, so let's backtrack. Told you. This is how it works. Maybe anywhere there's lights flickering? No, because there's lights flickering here. No, that had nothing to do with it. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Gail Plinkman. Aye, but not like Jan Tofts with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. You think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear, I could, aye. But I need a new button mind. Oh, I thought I was going to fix the elevator, but it turns out I can just hand it to them. Use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but it won't do nothing. Needs a conductive to make the circuit work. Oh, you mean like this? They should make the button conductive. Oh, we're so good at video games. Could this button replace a broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Just a few minutes to pop it in place. See, I was waiting to solve that puzzle until we explored everywhere else, but it turns out we wouldn't have been able to solve it. It would have been like, oh, you don't have the skills or whatever to wire it. And then would have been like, you know, oh, you can't do it. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful. Gain. I should have done the whole conversation with an accent, but since I didn't start, there we go. Let's go back to reception, see if we can find any ghosts. Okay, so we got no ghosts, which I'm not afraid of, so that we're clear. Now we go here looking for some ghosts. There we go. See, I knew we'd have ghosts. How long until duct tape makes an appearance? Case 4, Uncle John. Prediction. Case 4. It's too useful. You can't give it to us until the cases get really hard. Oh, I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh, hey. Big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Pratchett and Adams. Okay. So they're here, but they don't want to talk to us. Let's talk to the statue. Nope. Okay, we're good. Go over here. Aha! That's who's holding the book. I think you should read this one. I read it and I thought it was good. What's the book about? Says Eden. It's a story about a kid who can see the dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Oh boy. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the other, occultists. Horror writers and DIY fanatics. Horrors, a lot of them. We still got the vent. Still got the teddy. Talk to the kid again. Can you see ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you? Filling this kid. Okay, I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadful books ever written. Alright. It is time, folks. Yes, there's a ton of movie references in there. I might even skip through them. Most of the dialogue, it seems to be references. I might not even notice some of them. Or I noticed and I just kept going. I don't know. Horror. Oh, look. Doris must finally fix the elevator button. Not Doris. Gale. Oh, wait. That was the officer, not me. No, it was Gale. Let's look out the window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Book cart. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. How to cook a dinosaur, if you could catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. That's funny. MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. That actually could be really funny. I like that a lot, actually. MMOs can be so involved that you very well could be a fictional accountant. Edgar Allan Poe. I have a t-shirt that, no, it doesn't fit, of Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Oh, H.P. Lovecraft. Oh boy. Only problematic. Only because they cannot fathom the dread. I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ah, you're an infuriating man. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Ha, true. Creepy bookshelf. It's one creepy looking bookshelf. From axes to zero oxygen, a murder's primer. Lemons for every meal. Stabfest 4. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to them. So far, there's kind of been nothing up here. What's going on up here? I didn't take his blasted book of that child. It was that childish Blighton woman. Wow. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. They're very different works. He's being such a child. I'm clearly a greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish. Right. I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. He was very sickly. Oh wait, no. Edgar Allan Poe is sickly. You two stop it. I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wave right here. And not a peep. Okay. Kind of thought I'd get an item or something. I guess we have to go back and maybe get the book. We have an old library card and glue. Do we just straight up take this book? Did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and the Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which won't fight over which has the more dreadful book. There we go. I took his book in the hopes I would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back. Until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? This is not my concern. You want the book, you'll stop their fighting. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Oh, a scarier book. Where would I find a scarier book? Where would I find a scarier book? Okay, well, I guess not in the horror section. There's no, like, books on the ground, right? I'm assuming the answer is not just click on the shelf until it gives me a new book. Oh, wait. The receptionist, she reads, or the librarian, she reads the most dreadful books, remember? I'd like to borrow a book you're reading. There we go. I figured it out. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm busy reading my book to help. Sorry. Julie, can I use your card? You still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make that deal now, huh? Okay. Why is the I have a library card, so I'll just drag it onto him. I was in the children's sections. Yeah, I thought maybe that would be, the children's section would have a horror book. But no. Why is the window under the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get a key? Afraid not. Why? For the health and safety reasons. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation, and I need these books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. Goodbye. Okay, and we go library card. One of the things that makes this feel a little like old school adventure game versus modern is that I have to drag the library card and put it on her to initiate this conversation, versus when I say it, it doesn't do an inventory check and say, oh, I have one right here. So that's kind of, obviously that's done on purpose, but that's, older games would be more like that. Like you really had to like drag the object to the thing that you wanted. It would not like intuit any intentions. You need a library card to borrow books like this one. Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Okay, so I need a picture of myself to glue onto the library card. How do I get a photo of myself? Yep, that and pixel hunting. Literally pixel hunting. For those of you who don't know, pixel hunting. You see how when I put this, it says office, says dually, says plant, says sign. Old school adventure games, they would have more objects you could click on, like this door frame, button, all of this. And sometimes it wouldn't do anything. You would literally just run your mouse, if you had a mouse, up and down until a word popped up. Because also things were so hard to see that it'd be like, crack an elevator, and I'd be like, click on that. And you would just do this. And you would do this until you found something different or new, or hopefully you had an idea of maybe what you even needed until a word popped up. You go back old enough, you couldn't even do that. And then they made some games where you could like press like comma or whatever and everything would pop up. That was there, so that was pretty cool when you needed that extra help. Okay, so how do we get a photo of ourselves? Probably the photocopier. So we'll put the library card on the photocopier. I need to copy my face, not that card. I can just use the machine myself. Okay. I really don't want to put my face on there, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. Oh, the Bubbly Goth says these games are so fun, so silly. We just started, and we're on our second case. So far, I'm enjoying it. I am planning on playing the Darkside Detective 2, A Fumble in the Dark. Is there a part 3, the Bubbly Goth? I thought I read that somewhere, but I don't have it. Maybe I need to buy it. Okay, glue. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class, and then boom. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've used as a cop. Not that you know of? Okay. Maybe they'll make a part 3 eventually. But yeah, so right after this on our Wednesday streams, we will be playing Darkside Detective Part 2. That's probably going to take us a couple streams. This one, maybe we'll get done tonight. I don't know. We're not going to push it. We're just going to enjoy it. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading. You need a library card like this one? Oh, well, there you go. Paul. My name is Paul. Just like it says on my card. I call Paul, my card, Paul. You've received item, trashy novel. Milo Stephenson's reverse vampire novel, Guylight. Even holding it makes me ill. I bet the password to the computer is Guylight. Oh yeah, not that computer. Okay, so we found a trashier book. Or not trashier, but a worse book. Some subjective measure. Now we give it to these two so they can stop fighting. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? It's the most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah, 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 reverse vampire, blah, 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 love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you two stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone. Now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghost loose ends too. Oh, is that what we're supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be solving all the ghost problems? Okay, that makes sense. One wants to get in the new room and one wants to hide the new room. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. So now we go down here. And we talk to her, and we get this book. I've gotten to agree the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you want this vile thing, but I promise here. Okay, I got the Lovecraft novel. Okay. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. No, I did not. Okay, so let's think about this just for a second. It'd be nice if I could, because I've been able to figure out several of these puzzles before we kind of back up into them. We got the DIYer to fix something. That got rid of them. So now we only have these. We have two people playing chess, but they don't seem to want to talk to us at all. So I'm not sure what to do there. Okay. Robot. Maybe she'll go away now, or let's talk to her now. Haven't you gotten your rotten book? Now leave me alone. Okay. I don't know if we've resolved that ghost. No, she's still there, so I don't know. There are only 2 games at the moment, but the third... Okay, they are going to make a third. Oh, okay, cool. So why are these 2 here now? So I'm a fan of their books. I don't know, does this help? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I know. We need to go here. So the DIYer is done. Can't take any of these. Okay. Let's talk to the lady again. How would giving him this book help? You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How'd you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? No. But I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected. Surprisingly, I think Doris was worried about somebody would hack into and steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it? Please. You've received admin password. Well, the paper says 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm wondering if it's still daylight. All right. Okay, now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, so now... Okay, that's how we resolve this ghost. He's bored, so now the internet gives him something to do. Excellent. May not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business then. Shut the door on your way out. Don't love that. Okay, well, what about you now? Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused somewhere else and the air is clear now? Well, clear may not be the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go in that room if you can avoid it, as you suggest. Now, what's this about the hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section of the 4th floor. The source of the source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. I don't think I could have done that before I had this conversation. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L sections. How do you know all this? Intuition. Okay, so now he's faded. So this is going to fade the 2 people playing chess somehow. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. Oh, L. Lovecraft. There we go. Yes. Got it. It's a little strange to put a book somewhere and then pull it out because it's a lever. Seems like that wouldn't do it. Seems to fit in a curious clicking noise, but whatever. We pull this and here we go. Well, there's a hidden door Yeats Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a reoccurring motif. Not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it. Try avoid getting knocked out this time by a nanny. What the heck? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. Ghouls and Ghosts, Rituals for Modern... These are all contraband occult books. It's quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Okay, ritual book. Got exposed wiring. Baseball cap. What a strange thing to find here. A skull. Normal library fare. You've received a skull. Alright, Shelley. As in, like, Mary? What are you doing here? It is Mary Shelley. Like the moth to the flame, I'm drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Amazing. Can I have this baseball cap? Here's a vent. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down. And see where it lands. I can drop the skull down. Do I want to do that? A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not seems to be open and summoning spiritual page, but if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Okay. Those wires seem to run to the roof. Oh, we know the roof. So how do we get a key? We get a key by maybe scaring the receptionist and taking her key. Health and safety. Well, we only have one object. I hope this works. I thought this would come out in the children's book section, but who knows? Now to find where it landed, hopefully without causing any curses along the way. Okay. I'll go to reception, but yeah, okay, now she's gone. Okay. If she's gone, can I... Yeah, like... I'm a little confused. Where are her keys? All right, let's go to the children's section. That's where I think the skull would have come out of. Yep, there we go. What is all that noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of the vents? I mean, I didn't do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. And then the ghosts arrived. But I liked them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemakers, arrest him, breaking an entry into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if I get rid of the ghost and I find him somewhere else once in a while. You can join me at the Blood Wolves. The mayor stopped paying the dub tax. So we had a... I don't know what's going on. You okay with that, kid? Sure. I don't know what any of that meant. But back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into that building. Is that in the music? What is that noise? That's in this song. It's like a weird clicking sound. We're going to skip. That was actually kind of making me not happy. When we need to stop energy flowing in the building into that book. You need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Oh, now we get the key. Julie, we're going to the roof, but it's raining outside. You've received roof key. Can I pick up the skull again? Except you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what it is. Something about this dinosaur is still weird, right? Okay, well, to the roof. A lot of back and forth in this game, but that's okay. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. All right. More of the wiring from the secret room and leads to the roof. Yep. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Junction box. Sometimes I wonder if people in Twin Lakes know how often I save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon from a tree once. There you go. Oh, is this a puzzle? So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. All right, I'm going to turn the volume down a little. It's kind of... The sound is getting me a little not excited. How's that? Okay, I guess we should break the circuit and then wire the arrow to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Is this the lightning rod? I don't know. Oh no, it's one of these where you can only move one at a time. I am really bad at these. Like, really bad at these. Like, so bad, I am unhappy right now. Like, really unhappy. Like, so unhappy. I might need to look this up. I'm weirdly bad at these, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm okay at puzzles generally, but something about these puzzles just really get me all mixed up. Oh, did I just do it? Never mind. Fry Guy says I was so close. I did it! Look at me doubt myself. It's not a difficult puzzle. This game is not meant to be super challenging. It's meant to be fun. Okay, good. That was kind of funny. I actually did that fairly quick. I'd spent equal time complaining to solving. Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. So we should be able to close that book now. Bye. 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 Oh, I can turn the volume back up. Although there aren't currently any sounds happening. Drunksville, Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books. You don't fine me for having the books, and I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Go on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Well, that's nice. Case closed. All right, this is fun. This is fun. So we're on 2 of 6. I feel like we're making decent progress. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was fairly linear, but still moments of just cleverness and having a good time. So I very much enjoyed that. All right, Disorient Express, obviously based on Orient Express. Agatha Christie, I don't know why I say it as a question mark. It's got to be. Okay, case summary, Dooley. Dooley has... I've warmed up to Dooley. Okay? I've warmed up to Dooley. I'm not saying I like him, but I hated him at first. I've warmed up to him a little bit. What I don't like is when I click an object, he says something. I would like my character to say something first and him to respond. That's because I'm the main character. I want to be in control. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Start investigation. An emergency, you say? I doubt it. Detective, you're here. That's the voice I'm just going to give him now all of a sudden. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I needed a ride. The station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. Spooky train? Yeah, spooky train. Anyways, we better get going or I'll be late to work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside Division. Do you not think... I try not to. That's detective work. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss free donuts at work, you're buying. Yes, it is 66 6th Street. Dun, dun, dun. Do I detect a Ghostbusters 2 reference incoming? Almost assuredly. There's already been a bunch of Ghostbuster references. I can't say I'm surprised to find something strange happening here. Squad car. Dooley, boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's get going. Tickets! Seems to be working, but I have no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Sure. Cops is dumb? Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. You got anything to say in here? Do you use the subway often? Before we had a squad car, I tended to take taxis. Snob. What? What? Did you say something just then? What, me? No. No. Alright. The barrier is broken and we have to crawl under it. Can't we just jump over it? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Alright, we've got a ghost conductor and a real human. Let's talk to the real human. Unlike... Oh, Uncle Sam don't want you to know about the truth I'm here to show. So it makes me frown when I smell a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Wow, that really went a different way. He's Oscar the Grouch. Sidekick isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. I kind of like this guy. Alright. Conductor. Do you have tickets, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. Right. You look a tad ghostly, sir? I do that. That I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one, and they can't be seen, not without proper equipment. No, we're from the dark side. Then what are you doing here? Train's stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe. Well, this gets rectified. Oh, over here, look, it's the purple, like of the dark side stuff. Yeah, that's what he looks like all the way out the trash can. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside Division are looking into it right now. Brightside Division? Brightside Division. Right. So why are you here? Train stuck. Okay. Not sure what caused it. Oh, would have been... Oh boy, I thought he was going to say the same stuff. Sorry. Would have to see inside the control room to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to use solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sir. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Goodbye. Okay, so we've got... Let's look at the Eerie train. There's something off. The green transparent Eerie train suggests it's not meant to be here. Amazing. Janitor cart. A plunger! But without the plungy bit. So a stick then? You've received a handle. We love a handle in an adventure game. Wonder if this camera caught any useful footage. But I can see that the working light is painted on. Yikes. Seems to be something in here. You've received a receipt. Got my hands dirty enough the first time around. Amazing. Control room. Control room is locked. For now, Dooley, come on, detective. You know as well as I do how things go. The toilets! Look at this big old rat. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. It's called a cubicle? This is... The game calls this a cubicle? I guess I call it a toilet stall. Spooky hoverer. His name is Shaq. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broken and I have no feet to hold against it. Right, well, I'll leave you to it then. Whoa, hold up, daddy-o. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you can help me out. What is it? Stall has no toilet paper, daddy-o, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Oh, not sure. Well, give him a receipt. Is this yours? No, but I found it in my pocket. Threw it in the bin way over there. Would have kept it off a new paper stitch in here. Well, go ahead, use it. All right, I guess we need that for something else. All right. Is this the Day of the Tentacle reference? It might be, it might not be. Could just be a tentacle. Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. No use. You could say that it is in tentacle on staying where it is. I need to find something to push it down with. How about a handle? My gut says no on this one. That's some lazy graffiti. I always put more effort into tagging the subways. What? You heard me, narc. That's pretty funny. Alright, we got jokes. Creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. Fair. Noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside Division. I wonder if we'll need to do a timing puzzle later and get the get that rat, like do something to get him. Toilet paper. Here you go. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, daddy-o. Here, take this coin as a thanks. You've received an occult coin. Okay? Doesn't feel right to me, that's fine. Alright. So, we've got a coin. Can we use this coin to buy a ticket, or can we feed this receipt in to get a copy of the ticket? Oh, there's no chance in hell it'll work. Right, of course. You've received a ticket. That was easy. One demonic ticket is enough for me, thanks. A train ticket I purchased with a strange coin the Darksider gave me. Is this yours? You want this handle? Are we ready to go in? We still have the control room. I think that's all we can do. Okay, let's go onto the train. I do have a ticket, and now that's an option in the dialogue. Oh, you do? Only it's just that you look a little... Don't get offended, sir, but you look a little healthy. Anyways, please hand it over when you're ready. Oh. Clicked on the wrong thing. Here you go, one ticket. Fine, on you go then, I suppose. He does not want me on board. Got a hippie gal, a granny, and a party guy. That's all fine and good. A Darkside portal. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange going-ons. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, Dooley. What are you doing? Reading its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm. Okay, we're not going on the portal yet. Talk to the granny. Nanny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie. I'm Granny Gooley. You do look a little like Patrick, though. My name's Patrick. You also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. This is Grandma. This is sad and weird. I don't like it. I spy with my little eye the coming of an end. The world eating itself. Rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know if this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was a little Patrick's favorite. All right. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankensteinsko. Obviously, but we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for starters, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky. Nobody is being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Hey, party guy, I like your glasses. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is a party when I have my goggles on, and I'm always having my goggles on. Even here now, a party on the train. Is he drunk? What is this voice that I'm doing? I don't know. So we have a receipt, and we have a handle. We've explored everything out there except for the control room. I don't particularly want to go through the portal until we open up the control room. Is there any way to get... I don't know, fix this handle? No. All right. I would like to open the control room before I go through the portal. I just have this feeling that the portal might be a one-way trip. Let's go. Oh, or not. Looks like the purple rift has an accomplice. I'm gonna need a second pair of handcuffs. Agent McScream. You look familiar. Does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind? Rain? Damn it, man. I've lost my train of thought. So you're an agent here. We're all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks. It's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, friends, fleshy monstrosities. Things that should not have come past. Tracks of chaos intertwine. So, not much of an idea right now then. No. Well, the nanny went over to the other side. I wonder if that changed anything. So, receding hairline, how that's treating you. The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yes, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. Goodbye. We all best be going to places we would be best at. Okay, so we have another train. Oh, Raxa, we know her. We know her. She doesn't even go here. Conductor Al. Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective, what's going on? Raxa, why are you here? Getting the train home from college. Then we got diverted to wherever this is. So the train switched places. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. So get comfortable. Okay. He means... Yeah, no, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Headphones guy. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. Fire extinguisher. We've got to take a fire extinguisher. No, it's empty. All right, let's talk to the conductor. Stay back, monster. Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yeah. I'm not sure who chooses. What's going on here? You're not really him. I don't really know what's happening. We left the last station on time, and then some weird lights flash, and now we're here. Wherever here is. Okay. Who's this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you. Yeah, I know who he is. He's right out there. He stalks about outside the train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. Okay. Tommy! Hey, dude. You've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not a... Hey, I think I indulged a little too much in this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. If you find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. Oh, okay. An oddly useful warning. I should probably stay with these people, make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through these tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Oh, look who it is. Sing me a song, buddy. Wait, you're the busker, not me. He's Landslide Lee. Okay. Oh, that's not how buskers work here, you tourist. Okay. So we're supposed to sing to him, and he's probably pro law enforcement. Now then. You look like one of those living folk we've got plotting about this place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Ghoulie, chief of the Darkside Division. Darkside Division specialist. Deal with threats from your neck of the woods, so to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world whence you came. I surmise from your appearance that you are a detective, albeit one who is down on his luck. Hey, I resemble that remark. I presume that being the case, you've crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. How can I help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to us professionals and take care of your own train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son, seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Wow. Yikes. This is a restricted area, classified personnel only. Are you classified personnel? No, I don't think so. On account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. So unless you is one of us, I suggest you step back. What if I give him this receipt? What's this then? A note from your mom? No, that didn't work at all. What if I gave you the receipt? This looks like lyrics to a song I once wrote. Ah, beautiful. Brings a tear to the eye. What of the memory it stirs of childhood spent playing cops and convicts in the Isle of Screaming Tar? Okay. Well, that sort of worked. Can I go up the stairs? Can. So if it's backwards, I get a receipt instead of a ticket? No. That would have been cool. Is this machine crying? Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Oof. Most of the Darkside City appears to be in ruin. Trains don't run on time. They run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Daily Chronicle? What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Given how little I know about how this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Let's go into the Darkside shop. We're just full on exploring the Darkside at this point. Which is kind of weird. Oh, we got a pirate outfit. I have one of those. Upcoming stream. I haven't picked the game yet, but I saw a shirt online. It was on sale. I bought it. It's a little pirate t-shirt. That's all. Now you know. Amaze your friends. Surprise your enemies. Confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate inefficient pirate ensemble. I don't know why is it inefficient. Comes with free press. I don't know what's happening. Biker outfit. Okay, so which one am I wanting to be so I can get through to a classified personnel? Wizard outfit. Snarky teenage wizard. Welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcome as he'll turn up and it'll be almost as much hassle to get rid of him. That's why I usually party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up for me. Okay, so I think we need... Dress like a punk or road warrior. We need to be a wizard, sounds like. From the future, or you could wear it as, I don't know, a carrot. Well, I'm convinced. Wig and mustache. What's this? Looks like normal. Or I just get the receding hairline and then I look like the other detective. Normal, sir. Why, it's a very pillar summers are built on. Friend and mentor to those in need. A shoulder to cry on. A person who will live in a wood hut with no air conditioning. A legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the mustache. So as we have to rugged wilderman, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor. Not for timid folks like you and I, no, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, no. I don't know what's happening. I give him the receipt, and I'll get something. That's it. He's going to give me back my outfit or something. Does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obviously, now it is. I'll get your items for you now. Perfect. There we go. We got it. Cosmic Web, hello. We're playing Darkside Detective, and we're having a good time. There you go, miss. 1 swimming cap. Oh, so, yeah, the receding hairline. I need to find somebody clean. So... I need to compete. I need this. How do I buy these things? Can I talk to the shopkeep? Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, I need... Can I take the wig? I need a receding hairline. I don't know how the handle and the swimming cap would work. It's not sure the best course. Okay. Oh, bits box. Cancel. It's full of zeros and ones. How could anyone wear these? I could try get my hands on a 2 for a larger miss such as herself. It's confusing that's as confusing as it is insulting. Okay, so if we... Can I just take like a wig? Oh, all right, here. Let me just try this. Okay, we need some kind of hair to put on this bald cap or swimming cap to make it a bald cap so we can then be disguised as our other side detective. And then get past him. Okay. Burning trash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire. The look on your face, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I need something that looks like hair. Something that looks like hair. It seems like it would be in the costume shop, but we got the bald cap there, so maybe that's enough. Any updates? Still investigating. She just seemed helpful. I thought I would ask her. I mean, there's the rat. Do we need to, like, get the rat? Doesn't really make any sense. I'm not sure that's best course of action. No, me neither. How are you doing in here? We got toilet paper? I mean, I guess it could be connected to the tentacle. Let's try it. I don't... This is the first time that I feel really at a loss here. Because before it was just felt like I could kind of keep going. Now I feel like I'm a little bit at a dead end. Obviously, we want to get in the control room. But on the dark side, there might be a version of the control room. Okay, let's go back. Oh, no, it won't let me. Okay. Party guy, I like your glasses. You want the bald cap? No. Do we just offer it to everybody? Maybe we just offer it to everybody until it works. Is there anything else on this train? Yeah, this is the first time I feel a little stuck, which is fine. That's very much adventure game. Very much adventure game. Maybe we give it to him? No. Here, I need some of your hair. What do I do with this handle? Ah, okay. So here's where we're at. We've been everywhere except for through here. And the only way to get through here is for this guy to think we're special, which I think would just be disguised as the other detective. So the swimming cap can very much act like a bald cap. We've been everywhere and done everything, but we have 2 items, and when you use an item, it goes away in this game. So the only thing I got is somehow this ticket machine is involved. Let's try. Okay, so it has to be something out here. It has to be something in the costume. I don't know. We didn't use the handle in the costume shop, so maybe that's what we do. We like use a handle and leverage it off the mannequins. I don't know. We're gonna try it. Biker makes the most sense. I don't know what to do, folks. I really don't know what to do. Talk to the shopkeep again. Do I give him the bald cap? Huh. This is legit the first time we're just like, no idea what to do. We need hair, and we have a handle. I think we tried this. Can't go that way. Fire extinguisher doesn't work. Nobody on here wants to do anything. Dooley, I guess I haven't talked to you. No. He's worthless. Ah. Clearly we just need the receding hairline. So we need like one of the wigs from the shop. It seems like that is obvious, but we don't know how to get it. Oh, I don't like that. When there's like what feels like an obvious clue, but no way to get it. Let's just double check. Nothing's changed with the dialogue. And we don't even have the ability to talk to them about stuff. It's just cycles through the same stuff. Okay. Ah, no. What about you? Did I try this? Did I try this? Are we, like, we're stuck? This is very strange because... I mean, this is our third case, so I don't want to pretend like we're some kind of expert here, but I haven't got stuck before. I feel like the rat is involved somehow. And it's not this. And it's not clubbing him. And I can't put these together. And I can't put it on myself. You need your eyebrows plucked. Can I take your eyebrows? There's a tentacle in here. I can't do anything with that tentacle. Like, no. No, obviously that was a weird idea. I don't know what to do, folks. All right, this is where we're going to do a little pixel hunting, just to see if there's anything that we haven't clicked on. The rat feels related. Somehow this is the rat. We get the hair from the rat. Do we go rat cubicle? No. Do we go cubicle rat? Sometimes adventure games will have little timing puzzles. Okay, now we're on an audio loop. So let's get out of there. Maybe dump. I mean, there's only like 15 objects total that we can even interact with. So it's like, you know, at this point, it's like there's only so many objects. And we've clicked on all of them. And we can't go up here. Wow, this is strange. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're a couple hours into this game, and we've had basically no problems or delays. It just feels like it's got to be something in the costume shop. What am I missing about the costume shop? Portal, train, platform. The fire extinguisher. I'm pretty sure I've clicked on all of these. Like I said, there's like 15 things you can interact with total. So the fact that I can't seem to find the right combination is crazy making. There's nothing over here. He won't sing me a song. This is the only place I haven't been that I know of. Okay. All right. I mean, I just don't know what to say other than it's got to be something outside or the ticket machine or something. All right. It's got to be here. It has to be here. Sky? I haven't done anything with the sky. Somehow the sign? Look at this. We have hair. We have a mustache. I think it's this right here, like this wig and mustache. How do we get that? This one looks normal enough to me. Normal. A very pillar of summers are made of blah, blah, blah. Nobody would want to buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they will because a mustache trusts you. Like this is what we need. But we can't get it. Why can't we get it? Do I need to cash register? Keep your dainty fingers away from my money box. There's the punk wig, wizard outfit. We've clicked on every single thing in this room multiple times. We might have to look this up. Like we're that desperate now. But I like the struggle too. We like the struggle. All right, let's. Oops. What did it say? Almost skin colored swim cap. Yeah, I know. I know. 2 more of these and I have a mediocre juggling act. I know what this is trying to solve. This is my disguise. Like I have figured this out, game. But it's the other stuff. Okay, so just biker outfit. Wizard outfit. Shopkeep. Wig and mustache, which is definitely, that's the one we need. Punk wig. There's no other interactables in this. I mean, poster? Poster? Okay, now we take the handle. And we do the same thing with the handle. This is every interactable object in this whole room. Most of these I've clicked on like 10 times. I don't think I put it in the bits box. That wasn't the answer, but I don't think I'd done it. And last one. There we go. Do we look it up? Are we at looking it up stage? It just has to be in this room, you know what I mean? It just has to be in this room. There's nowhere else to click on out here. There's the sky, there's the debris, there's the station sign, the costume shop, there's the burning barrel. I literally can't think of anything that we haven't clicked on. We've clicked on everything and we've clicked on everything with our objects. We've even done this, right? That'd be weird if we didn't. All right, one last round of clicking on everything out here, and then we're gonna look it up. We've done all the people. So it's gotta be this busker guy, because he doesn't do anything else. He just makes fun of us. Conductor. You want a swimming cap? You want a handle? That's it. There's just so few objects. It's got to be something with the rat. Whatever happens here, don't cross the streams. Oh, that's a pun and a reference. Now the rat's all agitated. He wasn't doing this before. Maybe we're in the right place. Like it could be a timing puzzle. Did we talk to the tentacle? I need to find something to force it down with. The only thing that my character has said is like things we need to do is force that down and complete the disguise. That's like, I need to. Those are the only things that he said I need to do. It's not a phrase that he uses very often. Let's talk to this guy again. Grateful for your help. Do you want to intend to stick around for the main show? Swimming cap on the toilet paper? Handle on the toilet paper. Handle on the toilet? No, it's not an option. Oh, okay. Handle on the toilet paper roll? That's like the first thing that's made potential sense. We do need... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I know it's not what we need to do, but like this is kind of like making a plunger, putting them together. But I know it's going to be a disguise, so it doesn't really matter. But none of this was correct. That's like officially every single object in the game. We're looking up, and we're one hint at a time. So, get the occult coin, blah, blah, blah. This person's going out of order because they don't even have the swim cap. But it says, okay, so I'm on the dark side. Okay, here we go. This is what it says. I'm on the dark side platform. I can't believe we missed this if we just missed something. So it says, go to the platform, go upstairs. All right, closing the guide. See this mold that we've walked by 100 times? Yeah, I can take it. That's embarrassing. That's a full like 20% of the screen. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's what. So now we don't need to do anything else. Yes. That's like we knew what we needed to do. I just literally didn't click on this. That's definitely on me. Okay, time to try this. I can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try. So the guy didn't even get to the costume shop or anything because it was doing it in order. So it's fine. It's fine. Excuse me. What do you think you've seen Don't you think I've not seen my fair share of disguises? This one's particularly poor. What with you particularly made up some fungus and lacking a certain floaty, transparent quality. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I'll tell you what, son. If you go, maybe you can solve this thing for us after all. What about jurisdiction? I'll paperwork up a solution. Now, Orphea up before I change my mind. Oof. This control room is not locked, so maybe we can get a key to a control room. Key rack, yes. So now this is a key. Okay, all we needed was the mold. I'm telling you, folks, all we needed was the mold. That it does feel rough. I definitely could have done that. You received a key, yes. The computer. All systems operating correctly. Okay. All right. Full of pictures of you playing a game where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can at pictures of you. Okay. This place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there's one lazy artist hanging around. Well, it had nothing to do with the rat, so I was wrong, but... I mean, flush. You've received a plunger head. The ultimate accessory in a toilet debungification. Wow, just good luck with that. So now we can plunge the tentacle. Why do we need to plunge the tentacle? That I don't know yet. I suspect that we might stick the tentacle and then have him. I don't know. Shut up, Reflection. I like that he let us come over here because our disguise was so poor that he was basically like, at least you're trying. All right, we're not looking at the guide anymore. I will tell you when we look at the guide. The guide is closed. Well, it's not closed. It's just in a different tab in case I need it again. What have you there? It smells of evidence to me, but you shall not take it beyond this place. Looks like you have to put the key back until I find another way to get past him. Oh. Oh. I didn't even think that would have been an issue. Huh. So maybe I do actually literally put the key back for now. That's an interesting mechanic. It lets you replace an item, which is not a normal thing that they do in video games, but maybe so that I can deal with the plunger. Ah, there we go. So now I can use the plunger for whatever I use the plunger for. But I can't get the key yet. Interesting. All right, you little sucker. Huh, suck up tentacles, very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? I figured it out. You give the key to the tentacle, and you will flush him back and forth between these stalls, which is why they said, oh, this stall looks very familiar. Assuming I'm right, I really enjoy the puzzles in this game because you can kind of like think them through. I knew what I needed to do for the disguise, I just messed it up. So I'm assuming the tentacle just goes back and forth. Where should I send you now? Key. Hold on to this for me, would you, buddy? I love that puzzle. It makes sense. It's logical. Everything's been logical so far. Logical from an adventure game, right? Obviously, this is a very strange game. Sorry, did I click on the right doors? All right, and at this point, I'm getting a little lost. You named the tentacle Dave? Is that the name of the tentacle in Day of the Tentacle? Is it Dave? I feel like I just played that game, but I can't remember. Oh, okay, we did it. Engineer Tam. Well, how'd you get in here? Tam locked the door from the inside. Is this your handiwork, I take it? They shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told me he did his black magic classes, started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam, heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley. I left my book back at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? Oh. That's it? An old floppy disk popped out. This must be how the virus is installed. Could prove useful. You've received a cursed disk. And if it's cursed, then it should go in the computer on the other side that looked normal, right? People will think twice about firing old Tam now. They'll think twice about hiring you, too. Wait, what? Can we stop the ritual stuff? The cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas. Yeah, I think we just literally go put the cursed disc on the other side, and then that writes everything. Stay here, Dooley. Make sure this guy doesn't get away. But then how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point. Oh, well, that ain't fair. I'm assuming I don't need to do the tentacle trick to get this disc over to the other side. No, I don't. Okay, that would have been a little annoying. No thanks, I don't want to go back out there. No, I really do. Why don't I want to go back out there? Oh, is she supposed to, like, hack it? Any update detective is still investigating. I mean, I like my plan. Put it in the computer that's working. You think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. This works too, but that seems odd to me. Also, it limiting me from going out there? That seems odd too. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all the going on. I could probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for, thanks. Oh, a puzzle. I did okay on the last one. Let's see. So, what do I do? You need to clean the infected disk sectors. Sounds easy. Not so easy. It's a virus, and each sector you clean will infect the ones around it. You can also lure the virus from an infected sector onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus, you have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. Sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I've made a backup. Just hit reset if you need to roll back. Thank you. Okay. I think I don't understand this. I mean, I understand it, like, conceptually. But I don't know if I'm smart enough. I think we're gonna do a little bit of a brute forceness, which is me just pushing buttons until it feels right. Yeah. So if okay, let me just clarify. It's literally any box it's touching. Does that include the diagonal? No. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Thought I had it. Really thought I had it. Okay, so get you. Okay. Oh, I'm really bad at this. Okay, alright, I got the corners. Okay, that's good. No, that's bad. No, you. No, you. Okay. Okay. Okay, it looks like I'm making it worse. But this feels right. So this is going to turn the whole row, the whole top row, right? Okay, so then this is only going to turn these two. And then this is going to turn these, like, 6? No, how come? Oh, it doesn't do diagonal. It doesn't do diagonal. It doesn't do diagonal. I can make it all red. So you would go here, here, here. That would be a problem. So if I click here, then here, oh no. Oh, folks. These are not the kind of puzzles I'm good at. I don't know if I'm good at any puzzles, to be honest. Oh. Well, I got real excited all of a sudden thinking this was the answer, but obviously that's not quite it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I saw it. Once I got down to the 1, then I saw the banner. Okay. Ooh. I think that's it. Okay, great. And you're sure it'll work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. If it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. I think we can help her out with her parking tickets. You've received an antivirus disc. There was this reality show set in Rhode Island and then like one other place, but it was one of the places was Providence. It's called Parking Wars. Look that up. I watched it back in the day on normal TV. I loved that show, and I don't like parking tickets or parking people or any of that stuff. I'm just like everybody else. I get very mad if I get a parking ticket. I've gotten, I think, 3 parking tickets in my life, and 2 of them were, one of them was just they straight up lied and I proved it and I got my money back. The other one was like BS. And then one was totally my fault. I wasn't paying attention. The one that was BS, the sign that said, this is from my desk, resting my hand. The sign that said what the parking rules were was completely washed out by the sun. It was literally blank. So I took a photo, I went to court, and I was like, I can't read this sign. The parking people pull up the regulation and they say, it's not required that you can read the sign. It's required that there is a sign that you can read within 150 feet. Do you know how far 150 feet is on a super dense city block with 100 signs everywhere? When you park, you have to read 25 signs. So they then pull up Google Maps and show within like 145 feet, there was a sign that you could just barely read. So therefore, I'm supposed to know that this other sign passed us 2 streets and a bunch of other stuff and stores and all kinds of stuff, that was the same rules that applied to the block that I was on. And the judge goes, well, that seems really unfair. And he goes, well, that's what the regs say. And I'm like, what is the point of a judge? If they're like, wow, that's really unfair. But because some stupid regulation that makes no sense somewhere says it, we have to enforce it. $89 parking ticket. Okay. We know what we need to do. I still like the idea of putting the infected disc in the other one, but whatever. This is how the game wants to handle this puzzle. Because the other computer was working perfectly, but everything is bad on the other side, so working perfectly seems bad. It's good, which is bad, but it's bad, which means it's good. Great work, Detective. You got our trains moving again. Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right? No. Let's get this guy to the cells. It's a little X-File-y, like, Dooley just has no idea what's going on. How you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have this car. It's not been a good day for Tam. All right, case closed. We like this case. That one was harder because I missed the mold. There is no reason I should have missed that. Like, full on real talk, there's no reason I should have missed that. If I hadn't missed that, that probably would have been... I'd have to go back and look at the recording, but I probably was wandering around for about 20 minutes unnecessarily. So that's on me. And now, police farce. I'm guessing this is a pun on police force. I would guess. Today is my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. Oh, never mind. There's no investigation. I'm just hanging out in the precinct. Obviously, that's a joke. You ready, Detective? Huh? Oh, this is the screenshot from the beginning of the game. For McNugget's retirement party. The caterer has arrived with the cake. Grab your gift and let's go. Gift? I thought you'd forget. Don't worry, I put your name on my gift. It's from us. Well, Dooley's coming through. This Twin Lakes FM featuring me, Dick Brickman. Bringing you Dick Brickman Presents The Weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later. With all the dark side stuff put to bed, I'm going to see the whole world. Yeah, right. Actually, don't know what's in these. The keys were lost before it became my office. That's very funny. That reminds me of my last job. Endless file cabinets, and nobody knows what's in, but we can't dare get rid of them because we don't know what's in them. My trusty coat goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. This computer has been with me since the beginning. The budget won't allow for an upgrade. I just got a new work computer. It's fine. It's new, so it's fine. My folder, this is like a month and a half ago. My folders were weird. Going on Twin Lakes. Okay, bin. Various attempts to file a report for things that I've seen. Pinboard. My notes from open cases. The downtown ghoulie man. Possibly undead flasher. So from the description that I read in Steam, flesh-hungry tentacles. Maybe we saw that with that one tentacle. And then mafian zombies. We've not seen zombies. And that's it. So the description from Steam is like, grab your trench coat, tune in for 6 cases, blah, blah, blah. But nothing about what we've seen so far, like a ghost train or a library. So that's interesting. A lichen toupee, a wig made of werewolf hair, which turns out to be werewolves into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be werewolves. This is my life now. All right. Well, let's go have a party. Busted ceiling fan. Why is it broken? Maybe the motor bust. I'll have to look at it later. You received a fan motor. Coffee machine. Nothing beats the first cup of coffee. Only I had a slice of pie to go with it. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. You received coffee. Is everything I click on going to give me an item? One coffee at a time is enough for me. If I need another later on, I can always come back. Aha. A glass of cold, refreshing water. This is warm, oddly colored. Okay. Go to the bullpen. Detective Wazowski. No talk, working. Friendly as ever. Go away. Debriefing room. Oh. Fire. You're meant to say surprise, detective, not fire. Julie, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Why are the sprinklers broken? What's going on here? I'm gonna devour that thing. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But chief, really? Is the cake really more important than the fire? Actually, who brought fire? We've discussed this last time. No more gifts of fire. Cops thinking they're Prometheus. Okay. This is very strange. Gifts are on fire, nobody seems to care. Dude, pour my cup of coffee on it? If I'm seen doing that, I'll never live it down. I actually like that. Okay, let's... Oh, was she Chief Scully? Oh, she's Chief Scully. There we go. That X-Files reference. She's a redhead. There's a file. Here we go. I told you before, detective, I can't solve every living thing for you. I've uncovered a crime ring, and so I've lost my gun. But not today. I'm relaxing and having a drink. Silence, detective. In silence. Okay, let's go back to the offices. I need to put out that fire before... Oh, yeah, here we go. Fire extinguisher. That's exactly what I need. It's full, but no pressure. Is the fan motor somehow going to help with the... No, okay. I didn't think that worked, but sure. This is a very weird thing we are doing. Okay, so everything we need is in this room. Oh, can of whipped cream. Perfect. So whipped cream into the fire extinguisher. I can say 100% this is not something I expected today. And now we put out the fire. We're doing great. That's all taken care of. Wait, what's that? A pile of... That urn? You mean our gifts? Delete? Where'd you get that? Oh, it was in this mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. We investigated it for Gremlins. Oh, Gremlins reference. We love the movie Gremlins. Tell me we love the movie Gremlins. And Gremlins 2, and there's an amazing Key and Peele skit about the making of Gremlins 2. It's not true, but it's very funny. Do yourself a favor and look up. Well, first of all, watch Gremlins 1 and then watch Gremlins 2. Then do yourself a favor and watch the Key and Peele skit about Gremlins 2. Julie, we clearly had Gremlins, which you bought and brought to the station. Is Gremlins the ones where they can't get wet? They can't get wet and they can't eat after midnight. Yes. Oh man, it doesn't have to make sense. It's a great movie. I used to watch that when I was a kid all the time. Probably not appropriate. It's fine. Julie, the lid was burnt off. The Gremlins are missing. And the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Julie, we need to find them before someone gets hurt. Here, take this. But Cake. Dooley received the Gremlins urn. Okay, so now we have to find the Gremlins. I don't understand why we're celebrating yet. I've got 2 days left until retirement. Uh-oh. We can't risk you not making it and losing out on a party. That's really funny. The old stereotype of, I got 1 day left in retirement and bad thing happens. So she's like, no, let's have your cake now. Should I be offended? But I do look good at it. It does look like a good party. Very funny. Apparently, when I was a kid, my mom called my dad at work during night shift crying because it was scary. Interesting. I watched a lot of horror movies as a kid, like super inappropriate horror movies. So I think my like metric was off. All right, let's go find some Gremlins. And he said, hey, that's my kid's candy. Give it back. So I told him I was the mayor's husband and showed him my badge and fined him for obstruction of justice. Cosmic Web, so did I. Yeah, my sister and I still remember this. We went to see Hellraiser 3. I think I was about 8 years old. In theaters. They just let you back then. Here, let me look it up. Hellraiser 3, 1992. Okay, I would have been 10. So we saw Hellraiser 3 in theaters. I would have been 10 and my sister would have been 12 or 13. Wild. You could just buy a ticket to an R-rated movie. They didn't care. They're like, do you have the $2.50? Well, then welcome in. You're so bad. Evidence room? Bathroom. Staff bathroom. So horrible. People only enter the most dire emergencies. This is an emergency. Hands off, McLame. Something's broken the evidence door. Probably you and your idiot psychic's fault. And I'm gonna fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some more coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is enough sweetness for me. Nightmare on Elm Street. 5 to 10. Oh, I've seen all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. And all the Friday the 13th. I didn't appreciate and understand how actually really good the first Friday the 13th is. It's actually genuinely a very good movie. I didn't get it as a kid, obviously. All right, these people are doing a lot of talking. I guess we give him coffee. I knew you were good for something, McLame. Now when he's distracted, we fix the door. No. So, okay, so we got him coffee. So this place has a lot of rooms. Meanwhile, you're closing your eyes to watch Jurassic Park in the theaters. Well, now I'm really sensitive to horror movies, so it's kind of funny. Cosmic knows this. I just kind of like, I'll go and I'll watch them every now and then for funsies, but I do get kind of a little scared. Where when I was younger, I didn't at all. Officer Cal. He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. But think of all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True. We did have an alarming high rate of candy smuggling in the Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. I guess I should take off the jacket. My character's not wearing the jacket. It's fine. We're going to wear the jacket. First aid kit. Nothing here but laxatives. Somebody's put in there which suggests us cops are all full of, oh, Twin Lakes Police Department. How can I direct your call? Okay, so we need to put laxatives in the coffee. So Dooley is just comic relief? Yes. But that was the receptionist that time, right? Or no, did he say that? I don't even know. I can't keep track. I just kind of read all the characters in roughly the same voice. They used the hose they used to loop through all the cell doors handles to lock it up at night. That is a horrible idea. What? You've received a hose. Okay. Holding cell 3. Oh, look who it is. What do you have in there? You lived a whittle. A whittle. Can't have a knife in prison. Tam can, and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. We have collected a lot of items. And I'm okay with that. I'll take that cigarette. Roy Jones? I could use my detective skills and say you're in for solicitation. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is he like a large pickle? A big deal? Oh boy. I guess he's not listening. Right, anyways, hand him over, Roy. Right, what over? Your matches and cigars. This whole level is about collecting stuff, and I don't mind that. We have gremlins to stop, allegedly. Oh, look, it's the rat. Guys in police protection for informing. Put that to cover the hole prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way into the rest of the station. Okay. So we're going to put laxatives in that guy's coffee, and mostly because we just don't like him. There's just kind of a lot going on here. I don't think I'm... There's a lot of rooms. Can we fix the fan? No. There's so many places we haven't even been. Helmet trophy. I'm McQueen and he's McKing. Oh, now I get it. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. You received helmet trophy. Can I take all his trophies? This one looks homemade. Best at not being McQueen. Okay. McKing and the Chief. Guess there's photos when you get married to the mayor. A special place in here for a pottery wheel. That's weird. So if we have something that needs to spin around, we're good to go. It's full of signed pictures of McKean figurines. A fancy chair supports backs. I have a fancy chair. Fancy computer. It has an on-off button. Okay, do we have everything in here? Let's not miss some huge thing on the wall like we did before. All right, so we put the laxatives in the coffee. And then we stab him with a knife. I'd be out of work. Never mind. Wrong thing. We give him the spiked coffee. That's what we do. I got confused. Oh, keep the coffee coming, McLame. I could drink this stuff all day. Oh. Oh, no. Get out of my way. How do you feel about that, Dallas? I hope he's okay in there. People at Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. Blech, gag. Now to fix this with my man-eating skills and muscle, I'm mostly finding a way to cheat the magnetic clock. Wires? Fan motor? I need to get the magnet out of the shell. Okay, so knife. Knife's too big. I need to find something smaller. Darn. So... Okay. Let's find some tool in the garage. Oh, he's got a nicer car than me, too. Why does he get all the nice things? A bulletproof sports car? The jerk. Air vent. There's a serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. I could do that with a knife. You can do it with a knife. Oh, okay. Lumpy, cold, hard clay. I've no use for this right now. Oh, come on. I have a use for it in the future. Let me take it. Let's get the water flowing again, in case another fire starts. Oh boy, this one looks a little harder. The water pipes run all over the station from the briefing room to the shooting range, but the system seems broken right now. Probably the gremlin's fault. Okay, so this is a little rotato thing. Okay. This maybe I can do. There's some things that are just like, it just has to be because there's just no alternative. So that's how you solve these kind of puzzles, because you're like, well, there's like 8 of these puzzles really only had one place they could be. Sprinkler should be working now. All right. I don't want to mess with it now that's working. Fair. Excuse me, Bob. You don't look very busy. Oh, his name is Gary Plinkman. That was Bob. Power tools bust, so Union says I don't work. Not my place, going against Union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of, no. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. A monkey wrench. Can we use a monkey wrench to get the motor out? If I crush the shell open, I could damage the magnet. I need to find something more delicate. Okay. I don't like that we can't pick up the pot of clay, because this we're going to use this on the pottery wheel. Piping? Some spare pipes. Look at all the items we're collecting. It's amazing. Okay. Just make sure. So we're going to have to come back for this clay. Interesting, it's called a monkey wrench. Do you think, Fry Guy, that this is a reference to Monkey Island? That puzzle that, like, from the, was it 90s or was that into the early 2000s? Where it was, like, known as, like, a really hard puzzle because it was a pun on a monkey wrench. And other people don't call it that. So people couldn't figure out how to solve it. You needed to use it on a monkey. You don't remember the game very much? I remember that being, you had to use the wrench on the monkey because it was a monkey wrench, but otherwise the puzzle made absolutely no sense. So that's my theory as to why it's called a monkey wrench. The gremlins have broken everything else around here. I'm sure of that. I'd remove this now. It'd fall off soon anyways. Neither of us believes that. Fight the system. Julie, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kind of knew that. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? No. I think that's what's called in other places. Yeah, I call it a monkey wrench. I definitely call it a monkey wrench. Let's say the air vent broke because some maverick cop was crawling through it. So we just... I guess we just destroyed his car? How do you... Oh. Okay, you received hood. Okay. And then, sorry, I kind of skipped past that. I was just clicking kind of fast. He said, how do you fit all these in your pocket? That does make sense. Okay, so we needed a bulletproof shield for some reason. The ones you pictured, you would have called a crescent wrench or a pipe wrench. I would call it a crescent wrench too, but I have heard the term monkey wrench. So that is why my theory is that they are referencing the game, an old adventure game. That's why that's my theory. Okay, I need a delicate tool. We haven't been to the shooting range. We found our first gremlin. Oh. And he's got a gun. How'd he get a gun? Why are visitors so unsafe in the station? Pew pew, tee hee. Looks your guys are enough for shot. Okay, so we need to... Sprinklers are fixed now, but I need something to activate that. This should activate. Okay. I did it. The creature is wet. I don't know what I expected more from that. Well, in the movie, it makes them multiply, so that might have been actually a bad idea. Okay. Well, can we turn off the sprinklers? This is bulletproof. Can I just hold that and walk towards them? I guess there's some way around that I just don't know. Alright, let's go this way. We need a small, delicate tool. Oh, we haven't been in here before. What do you got going on? Yummy, yummy wires. It's trying to hack the database and steal all our human info. We should fry him, detective. They are called spanners in the UK. Indeed. Indeed. Do we just stab him? I don't know much about how this works, but I know this is not right. Excuse me. Can't talk now. The system is broken. I can't figure out why. Well, can we just attack the gremlin? Like, well, I don't know what the deal is here. I'm very confused. This is the first bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. Ah. These drawers are full of sort of rubbish. Smart. You received a bobby pin. Aha! Okay. So bobby pin the magnet out. I think you can pry off this. Yes. Okay. We're gonna go open this door now. Dooley, can you get that gremlin? Right in my ballpark, so I'm just shocked they're taking it so well. This world apart from a normal, boring cop. Can you get this chomp claw face? It's too dangerous to get near. I need to find a way to knock him out. Apart from the hole for the air supply, McKnight's trophy is actually a working airtight helmet. If I find a tube, I can get it back in action. Well, here's a tube. Now I've received a diving helmet. I don't know why I have a diving helmet, but I do in fact have a diving helmet. Let's hit you with this. Let's stab you with this. A plastic skull, surprisingly more dangerous occult item than a real skull. Can I pick it up? Magical tome. I hope this illegal tome will be here when the doors gets busted. Blah, blah, blah. Paper sign. Darkside. I'm just going to ask if you heard of the game Mugenics. I don't think so. Is it an old game or a new game? I don't know. Gas grenades. Knockout gas. Could be handy if I want to be able to leave the party earlier. Okay. Now can I gas grenade him? Okay. Put on a diving helmet. Now gas grenade him. Can I just do this over and over and get all of them? While it's unconscious, I stuff it into a steaming magical box. Okay. I've received the evidence, Gremlin. One grenade should be enough. No. Let me get more grenades. I'm taking this helmet off before I go out there. No need to walk around the station raising suspicion. Why do you think I wrote those dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nothing? Nobody? Shut up. What? Really think I should have another grenade. Okay. So we got to figure out a way to go around. Oh, I haven't used your knife yet. Can I get some more matches? No. I hate to admit, but I read this before. This guy's in police protection for informing, and I did not make the connection that he's a rat. He's a rat. That's the joke. He's a rat. So he's informing. That's sad that I didn't make that connection. Sorry, folks. So we can't get the shooting range. We've already used up the hood. For some reason, it only lets us do that once. Let's go back in here and see if there's anything new going on in this party. We can't set these sprinklers off. We don't have a way to set them off. We know of 2 more gremlins. A shooting range gremlin. Okay, we can't get another copy now. Go back to our office. No. Okay. Broken wall. I don't remember this place being so run down. Okay. How do I get to the other side of the shooting range? It just feels like this. Oh, wait. Do I do to equip it like this? No. Oh. So my instincts were right. There we go. We just murdered him. Oh, it came out a month ago. Oh, yeah. No, then I was... The name reminded me of something from a long time ago. More than I should be. All right. We're talking puns. Grab the gun and take this guy. You received shooting range gremlin. Let's get out of here. That sound is driving me nuts. Where's the other gremlin? Now I'm confused where the other gremlin was, because I thought I saw 3 gremlins. It's a roguelike tactics game where you play D&D style cats, and you can give skill to children cats that grow up to also adventure. Oh. Oh, that does sound good. It seems like it might be up your alley. Yeah. It does sound like it might be up my alley. But basically, the roguelike nature is you pass it on to other... Yeah, less than a month ago. Yeah, you pass it on to, like, other generations. Ooh. All right, I'm going to follow it. Add it to my wish list. Huh. Okay. Very positive reviews. 20,000 reviews. Good for them. Okay. Well, thank you, Fry Guy. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. I'll have to do a little bit more research, like, you know, how long to beat and just make sure it's semi-appropriate. But yeah, that looks really cool. Thank you. We already did the evidence room. Oh, yeah, dispatch. The dispatch gremlin. I feel like headphone wires are a part of this. So we need to like reset the... We need to shock him too? Do we shock 2 of them? Is that the solution? The solution can't be shock 2 of them. Well, you know, we never did anything with the pottery, so let's see if it's time for the pottery. Lump of cold, hard clay. I have no use for that right now. But I will. I don't know what it'll be, but I will. Power tool is not working. Anything else in the toolbox? That'd be very strange. I can't take the clay pottery. Can I cut a piece off? No. All right. We're not quite stuck like we were before, because I haven't like done everything multiple times, but we were super stuck before. Do we cut his wires? Do we give him new wires? All right, we have done basically nothing in this room, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's something in this room. We're not cutting into it yet. Why? We have a knife. It's not time to cut the cake yet. When is it time to cut the cake? What if we put an evidence gremlin in there? Why isn't it time to cut the cake? Did we... Is it our place to fix this ceiling fan? I don't think so. Is it our place to stab the water cooler? I don't think so. It's something with the garage, right? I mean, it's just like... Maybe something in here that I missed? I mean, here's a pottery wheel. So something in here that maybe I missed. Do we really hate this guy and we just cut up his seat? We stab his computer like we really hate him. Like maybe too much. There is a pottery wheel here and there is pottery in the basement and we can't do anything with it. That's weird, right? We haven't done anything with the bathroom. Okay, so we can't go back down there. Something with the junk... Dispatches junk box screwed closed. Oh! We can open this with a knife. I thought we tried to do that a long time ago. You can use a knife to unscrew, like, you know, common screws. It's not the easiest thing, but there we go. We did it. Now I just need to find something to rewire this with. We have wires. We have everything we need. Oh, another puzzle. Let's hope this is one of the easier ones. I like the easy puzzles. I need to drag the wires from one node to the other, the same color node, without crossing them. Huh. Uh-oh. 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 I know I keep saying that, but I'm instantly confused. No, I did it. Okay. There might be more than one way to solve that. The system's back online. Time to do some hardcore cop work. Your dispatch. And I'm not saying that you're not doing great work. Don't get me wrong. This is a famous pencil style puzzling. I don't think I've ever done a puzzle like that before. I mean, probably, but not exactly like that. Dispatchers are important. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want to make it sound like I'm downplaying dispatchers. Dispatch, here's what they do. There's a game called 911 Dispatch that I've been thinking of playing. I got a lot of respect for dispatchers. The people they talk to, while they're talking to them, they are typing everything that person is saying. They are contacting fire, rescue, police, whoever. So when they're asking you questions like, what did you see? How long has it been? They've already contacted the police. Like, these people are doing 5 things at a time. They're the ultimate multitaskers. So, I didn't mean to sound like I was downplaying dispatchers. I just meant it was weird that she said we need to do some hardcore cop work. Just seemed a little odd. You received the dispatch gremlin. Okay, let's get back to the office before somebody sees us. Let's lock these suckers down in the new urn and back to the party. Party! We still have the clay. You think we forgot the clay? We did not forget the clay. Where are we putting him? It's a going away party, not a day off. We should get these gremlins locked up. Yeah. Yeah, you said that, but I don't know how to lock them up. What am I missing? We should get these gremlins locked up before returning to the party. Oh, I just need to feed them into the urn. Gotcha. What a weird little thing. Oh. Oops. Oops, is that it? What do we do now? Flush them down the toilet and go back to the party? We need to make a new urn, a magical one that can actually hold them. We've got the gremlins again. Now, remember, we needed to make the pottery. We know what to do. We know how to make the pottery. We're ready for it. What makes it magical? I don't know that part, but we've got a pot of clay. All right, what makes it magical? What makes it magical? A magical tome. Do we need a plastic skull? It's too dry to use. Oh, you got me. You got me, game. Thought I was so clever. Wait, no, I was in the right spot. I love how the puzzles just flow together so logically. It really makes this game enjoyable. It really does. It just makes it also just kind of flow. The type of puzzle is called a number link. Took me a while to find the name. Well, I think I did an easy version of that because only one thing had to go around. I've watched that film Ghost a lot for research. Let's see. Warning rituals, spells to bypass, doing the dishes, and aha, diagram for how to seal magical urns. Handy. Some time for finger crafting of ruins. You've received a magical urn. Gremlin. 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 Thank goodness. Let's get this to somewhere safe. In the evidence room, I guess. I don't know. Lock fixed and gremlins stashed away. What have we learned from this, Dooley? Not to eat so much sugar. I'm crashing now, and I really don't remember much of what happened. But I'm sure it was something important. Well, let's go back to the party. Well, sugar crash. Time for cake. Where's the cake? We ate it all. Why is this place a mess? What did you two do? Well, there was... And somebody let off a gas grenade. Nasty, big, pointy teeth. The car was smashed when we got there. McKing did it? Another one to file under the Darkside antics. Probably for the best, yes. Well, you two better start cleaning. The budget doesn't allow for both capers and custodial staff. Oh man, chores no cake. This day did not play out as I had hoped. In the Dresden Files books, there's special investigations in Chicago, and it's kind of the same thing. They're solving stuff like this, and then they're doing, like the main police force don't have to like recognize that it's happened. Okay, so that was Police Farce. Up next is Loch Ness. Then there's another mission, and I did just double check this to kind of like plan out our time together. And there are after missions that will take a while. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it here, which is I think roughly halfway through, maybe a little less than halfway because the first level was so short, but we're also like getting better at the game. We're pretty good at this game, I think. I think we're pretty good. And so we'll finish cases 5, 6, and then whatever the bonus cases are after this. So, yeah. Bronx says, "What are you playing a game with the monochrome green computer?" No, this is the Darkside Detective. But this is unfortunately the screen that we're looking at right now. So, but yeah, we're going to call it here, and we'll finish up next time. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you Fry Guy for the resubscribe, and thanks everybody else for being here and being awesome like normal. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye everybody.